Approximately 3 weeks ago, a post on an online community quickly went viral. The post was about a new museum set to open in Seoul's Inpyeong district called the Korea Museum. Now naturally, many people assumed it would be a museum about Korean history and tradition, especially because it's located right next to the Inpyeong Hanok village. But once people got a closer look, the story turned out to be very different. We're here at the Korea Museum where opening preparations still appear to be underway. Now the museum was set to be open during early May, but as of today, May 14th, the doors are still shut. Additionally, there are barricades in front of the museum stopping from people coming in. The controversy began after photos of the museum's exhibit guide started spreading online. Instead of introducing Korean history, the guide listed major Chinese dynasties, including the Xia, Shang, Zhou, and the Spring and Autumn and Warring States periods. It also announced displays of famous Chinese artifacts, including the terracotta warriors. Many online users questioned why a museum named the Korea Museum appeared to focus largely on Chinese history and culture. As if responding to the recent backlash, we can see that the notice mentioning the Chinese dynasties has now been removed from the museum's entrance. Additionally, in a recent call with the museum officials, they stated that the museum opening has been postponed, with the new opening date yet to be fixed.
예전에 여기 안내판이 붙어 있어가지고 보니까 중국 고대부터 중국 뭐 유물들 이런 거 전시한다고 이름을 저렇게 짓는 건 아닌 것 같다 이런 생각은 좀 들어요.
그거는 말이 아니지.
잘못된 거지. 저도 얼마 전에 중국 갔다 왔는데 뭐 우리나라에 대한 뭐 전시나 그런 건 전혀 없었는데 근데 굳이 중국 나라 걸 가져와서 여기다 전시를 하는 필요 없을 것 같은데요?
저는 전시 내용을 변경해야 된다고 생각해요. 왜 한국에서 중국 유물을 전시하는지 이해가 안 가. 대한박물관이라는 명칭을 가지고. 여기 지금 놀러 오는 외국인도 많은 것 같은데 외국인들은 잘 모르니까 한국이랑 중국을 뭐 같은 나라라 혼동이 많이 될 수도 있을 것 같아요.
The stone tablet in front of the museum clearly reads Daehan Museum, accurately translated into English as the Korea Museum. Despite the confusion the name has ensued, the museum after 3 weeks still has not changed its name. The museum itself also seemed to be aware of the recent controversy, as we were able to meet and converse shortly with a member of staff on site. The staff denied the widespread claims that the museum officials are Chinese nationals.
이 안도
왜냐면 여기 어쨌든 사유지잖아요. 저희 그러니까 카메라도 다 있어서.
혹시 언제 이게 개장돼요?
모르겠어요. 저희 지금 아직 카페도 허가가 아직 안 나온 상태여갖고.
일하시는 분들이 약간 중국 쪽으로 다 이루어졌다고.
아니 저는 이제 저가 면접 본 사람은 이제 관리자 사장님 여자야. 근데 한국분이고 대표자 사업자 동맹원 사업자도 한국분으로 돼 있어요. 그런데 만나본 적 없고.
The clear discrepancy between its name and the actual exhibit has not only sparked confusion among people, but also concerns about the museum's actual purpose. With a tourist spot known for its display of traditional Korean culture located just 3 to 5 minutes away, many are worried that tourists seeking to experience traditional Korean culture could end up confusing it with Chinese culture.
And from hearing the name, what would you think would be in there?
It's like maybe more about the history or culture. This is what I thought about.
They're exhibiting Chinese culture and Chinese history.
Oh, there would maybe a connection between Korea and China.
A little bit weird, to be honest. If I would walk into this museum, I would expect it to be Korean.
That would be very confusing. I would wonder why they would do that. Maybe they have something that put the two histories together, the cultures tied together. I would be curious about that aspect. If it's just Chinese, that's very confusing, especially for where we're at. I don't know if that would be okay. I can see why that would come off as an issue. That could be really bad for maybe not foreigners in general, but I feel like anybody from Korea would probably get the wrong idea if you walked into a place like that and it's just Chinese.
Despite such confusion, however, all of our interviewees responded that they would still be considering a visit to the museum, highlighting how the museum could potentially mislead visitors. Would you want to visit there?
Yeah, I think I'd actually go check it out just to see maybe they have something that put the two histories together, the cultures tied together.
I would think about it. I mean, I was thinking about visiting it anyway, so I mean, it could be something new, so why not? Yeah.
If it's like great to look at, if there's some artifacts and I don't know, interiors, maybe yes.
Acknowledging the recent backlash, the Inpyeong District Office released an official statement saying that the museum has no ties with the local government as it is an unregistered private establishment. They also mentioned that there is little that can be done since the current law does not impose strict obligations towards private museums. making it difficult for authorities to execute administrative sanctions. Still, the district added that it would seek possible measures within legal boundaries to rectify any misunderstandings the museum may cause.